What's up, guys? This is Ty Zen. Welcome to the cryptocurrency.market channel. This is a trading, investing, and entrepreneurship channel. Our goal here is to share with you guys the tools, techniques, and strategies that we've learned that helped us make life-changing money and life-changing profits in our lifetime and be able to retire early, okay? We've all applied these principles and these concepts, and we've already made enough money for us to retire early on our team. So it's not like, you know, we're like one of those channels that talk about the shit but haven't done it yet. We've actually done it and done it multiple times and helped dozens of people already, and we're continuing to do it and continue to help more, okay? In this video, guys, I have some notes here. I'm going to answer a couple of questions and commentary from two of our followers. They're legitimate questions. I normally don't ask questions. I don't normally make videos to answer questions from my dumbass, broke-ass trolls, right? But these are legitimate questions, and I don't think that they are trolls, okay? They're actual legitimate questions. Even if they were trolls, they're still legitimate questions, so I'll still answer them, you know? Unlike the broke-ass trolls who are all about emotions and stuff, you know? Anyways, you know, many of you guys that's been following me for a while, you guys know that I have put out, like, you know, every few days, every few weeks, I put out a notice to remind everyone that we are in a massive bear market right now, and to go accumulate and buy as much crypto as you can. You know, start with Bitcoin and Ethereum, okay? Buy as much as you can, like, you know, sell the extra stupid shit that you have around the house, the extra doodads, the material stuff. Like, instead of going to the Super Bowl, take that money, go buy you some Bitcoins with it. Okay, instead of going to the national championship games, right, football games, go buy you some Bitcoins with it. Because buying those Bitcoins will change your life in the future, right? Going to those games is not going to change your life in the future, okay? If you plan on taking a prostitute out this weekend or something, save that money, go buy you some Bitcoins with it, right? If you plan on buying an extra car just to impress your friends, right? Go buy you some Bitcoins with it. Stick with your old car until you make some life-changing profits. If you plan on taking a girl out and impress her so you can jump in her pants or something and get some poontang from her, right? Take her ass to a coffee shop or to a McDonald's, or buy you a ribeye steak or something and take her home and cook it for her and then enjoy it. And the money that you save, go buy you some Bitcoins with it. I'm telling you, right, that in the past when I got into crypto, everybody thought, you know, it was not real, it was not serious. Nobody took it seriously back when we started our cryptocurrency trading and investing channel back in 2013, okay? But nowadays, right, you fast forward 6-7 years later, it's a legit asset class. It's the newest asset class on the planet. So you gotta get some, okay? Don't be afraid. Don't let those broke-ass trolls out there and the dumbasses that are still broke tell you. You know, listen to the people who have been through the minefield and have retired thanks to crypto. Listen to them. Don't listen to the dumbasses that haven't made any money from it, okay? Speaking of listening, okay, I listened to two comments that, okay, so I've been telling people to buy since the crypto market has crashed 80-90%, okay? Because historically, I am basing that buy suggestion on looking at the past and looking at like how historically I have not been wrong if I went in and bought some Bitcoins after it has crashed 80-90%, right? You know, 70, 80, 90%, I have not been wrong. If I buy onto it and I hold onto it with a strong hand, right, then sooner or later that is going to go up and I'm going to make some life-changing profits from it, okay? And again, for some people, life-changing profits might be $100. For others, it may be $1,000. For others, it may be $10,000, $1 million. Who knows, okay? But it will be life-changing profits, okay? If you're in the game, if your ass is sitting on the sidelines and you're not doing anything, then of course, you're not going to benefit from it, okay? So, this is a commentary made by two followers of ours. One's name is, I think it's at Spew Range. Okay, I can't remember if it's on Twitter, if it's on YouTube. If I get it wrong, don't worry about it, but it's by Spew Range. The other person is by Crypto Bro or Crypto Bro NL or some shit like that, okay? But these two people asked two legitimate questions that I want to answer, okay? They see me, you know, telling everyone to go buy some Bitcoins during this bear market, and they're saying, hey, what if it goes down to 2,000? Okay, it's like somewhere around 3,000-4,000 right now. What if it goes down to 2,000? Okay, from the current price of 3,000-4,000 it's at right now. Okay, and the other question was, that Crypto Bro was saying is that, hey, you've been saying this since you've been telling people to buy since 6,000. Okay, his comments are, dude, you were saying to buy at 6,000 as well. Okay, and both of these people are asking legitimate questions. Okay, I'll address the Crypto Bro commentary first. Okay, he says that I've been saying this 6,000. You're damn right. Okay, about that portion. But you know what? Actually, he's not right, because I've been saying to buy Bitcoins since 2013, since it was like $100. Okay, so I haven't been saying it since 6,000. I've been saying it since $100. Okay, so if he says I've been saying it since 6,000, that's only recent. Okay, and let's just say that you just heard me say that when I say that buy Bitcoins at 6,000 is down to 4,000 right now. Okay, the reason why I am buying in at 6,000 all the way down, even if it goes down to 2,000, is because my portfolio is bigger than what your portfolio is starting with. So I have to buy in when the market crashes, right? I can't wait until it comes back up and then start buying in, because then I will be competing. Notice this, when price goes up, all the buyers are coming in, they're buying and pushing the price up. I can't jump in there and compete with them and try to get my order filled. I don't like doing that. That's for amateurs, okay? Professionals buy when everyone else is selling. When everybody is selling, they're panicking, they're scared as shit. They're a bunch of fucking amateurs, that haven't been educated on how to trade or invest, and they're selling their assets, That's when I like to buy, because they're panic selling. They're like, holy shit, I'm scared shitless. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm gonna sell my Bitcoins, right? I'm gonna be like an idiot and sell it after the market already crashed 70, 80%. And I'm gonna sell it to the professionals like Ty and Leon and all his team, okay? It's not, I didn't ask them to sell it. They're the ones selling it, okay? So when they're selling it, that's when I can get my orders filled. So I have to buy in, okay? The technical term for that on Wall Street is called scaling in, okay? Or scaling out, okay? When you're buying, they're calling it scaling in, okay? Or the other technical term that you'll hear people use on Wall Street is called pyramiding in to a position, okay? All that shit is too fucking, for this pea brain up here, that's just too fancy technical terms, okay? I need to start getting my orders filled, okay? If I have an order this big, I cannot wait until it goes back up and everybody's just trying to elbow each other out of the way to try to buy it. So I gotta start buying in now while everybody's selling. Nobody is fighting me to buy right now, okay? That's when I need to buy. That's what professionals do. That's what institutions do. That's what hedge funds do. That's the reason why you see the volume right now is higher than it was a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, because somebody is buying, okay? Only the scared shit people are not buying, they're selling, okay? And I'll be honest, I'm buying it, okay? I'm buying the shit out of it because I know that that's the best time for my portfolio, because I have a larger portfolio. I don't have the same size portfolio I had 6-7 years ago. So every time I need to buy an order, I cannot just buy it, click a mouse and buy it. I have to buy it, like a few days ago, I had to buy some, so for example, I bought some melon port, okay? It took me like 3 days just to buy what I needed, and all I needed was just a few $1,000. It's not like I was buying $100,000 worth of this shit or something like that, right? I was buying a few coins, and even that took me 3 days to get all the coins that I needed, all right? So imagine if I had to buy like 50,000 or 100,000 of it, right? If I had to buy $100,000 worth of a coin such as melon port or something that only trades like 40,000 a day, right? That shit will take probably 6 months for me to get that much. So I can't wait until the price, right? I have to get a little bit at a time, okay? So, for example, okay, if you have a small portfolio, let's say you're just starting out with, let's say you say, hey Ty, I'm only starting out with $100 or $2,000, right? Or $10,000, right? Like you did when you first started, Ty, right? Then do I start buying when it's at 6,000? If So what happens is if I get in at if I have like $100 or $1,000 or $10,000 portfolio, a much smaller portfolio, right? Then what I would do is I could wait I could wait until the market goes back up, until I'm comfortable. Like it goes back up, it pulls back, and then it comes back up again, it pulls back. Then at that time, I can come in with $100, I can come in with $500, I can come in with $1,000. That doesn't matter because I have a small portfolio. But when I have a much larger portfolio, right, a seven-figure portfolio or higher, every time I get in and out of a position, then what happens is I need time to buy all the tokens that I need. Okay. So that's the reason why, okay? And that's the reason why its spew range says, well, what happens if it goes down to 2,000?
Thank you.
All right, thank you. To me, it doesn't matter if it goes down to 2,000 because I'll be buying more. Because when I need to buy, let's say that I need to buy some tokens, I don't buy all at once. I buy a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. As the price, every time the price goes, boop, it drops, then I jump in and I buy some more. Every time it drops, I jump in and buy a little bit more. Every time it drops, I buy a little bit more, okay? And I'm hoping that I get all my orders filled before it goes back up, okay? So as it comes down here, and let's just say that it comes here and then it comes back, this is the absolute bottom, I'm buying here, 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 right? And then as it goes back up, I have a 1/3 rule policy, a 1/3 rule policy, okay? The 1/3 rule policy goes like this, okay? If I know what the all-time highs are, let's say for example, Bitcoin went up to $20,000, okay? If Bitcoin goes up to $20,000, okay, I take the $20,000 and I divide it by 3, and I get 6,666 right there. Well, the camera's out of focus, but it's like $6,666, okay? So it's not an exact number, but somewhere around there, I'm gonna start buying, okay? If I need to buy, I'll start buying somewhere right there. So since Bitcoin has crashed way below, 6,000, then I start buying. Now, I might even start at 7,000. If there's a big crash, from like 8,000 down to 7,000, I might come in and buy a little bit there. If it crashes from 7,000 to 6,000, I'll buy a little bit there, and so on, all the way down. So if it goes down to 2,000, right, I'll buy a little bit there. Now, somebody recently said that, what if, somebody said that, some YouTuber out there, I don't know who it is, but, a few of my followers said that some YouTuber out there said that predicted that it's going to go down, to like $1,000, okay? It's fine. More than likely, whoever that YouTuber was, I don't know who it is, but more than likely that they're probably not trading or they haven't been in the game long enough to know about Bitcoin. Because just think about this. In 2017 and 2018, you got all these businesses, all these institutions, and all these hedge funds trying to get orders, okay? We get contacted. I have been contacted by people, okay? I don't know if they're legit, I don't know if they're bullshit, but these are reputable traders. These are guys that I have been trading with for a long time. These guys are not a bunch of clowns. These are guys they're not even in crypto, okay? They're in the traditional stock market and they're getting into crypto and they're asking me, hey, where can I get $50 million worth of Bitcoin? Or hey, where can I get $100 million worth of Bitcoin? Hey, where can I get $7 million worth of Bitcoin? Okay? This is happening all through the OTC market. This is all underground. This is all, it's over the counter. You're not going to see this on the exchange because you're not going to be able to buy like $1 million or $5 million or $10 million or $100 million with a Bitcoin. Okay? One of the OTC desks that we talk to, that we work with, right? It's very common for them to get $7-8 million orders through their OTC desk. Okay, just think about that for 1 minute. There's people out there buying $7 million worth of Bitcoin, $8 million worth of Bitcoins. Because I asked him, I said, hey man, what's the average size of your orders when people call in to get Bitcoins filled? And they said, we can typically fill, a $7-8 million order with no problem, right? And I'm like, shit, that's a lot. That's way more than what our OTC desk is doing, okay? So I want you guys to think about that, okay? That if somebody says that this is going to go down to 2,000 or if it's down to 1,000, what do you think all those hedge funds and all those institutions that were buying Bitcoins at 5,000, at 10,000, at 15,000, what do you think they'll be doing with their money, with the funds that they have when they see that Bitcoin's on sale at 2,000 or 1,000? Do you think they're going to sit on the sidelines and just say, I wonder when it's going to go up? Or do you think they're going to buy the shit out of it? Just think about that for a moment, right? These guys so if you're managing, like, if you're out there and you're playing around guys that play with, $100 portfolio, $1,000 portfolio, $10,000 portfolio, $100,000 portfolio, okay? That's what you're gonna hear. That's what you're gonna hear is that, oh, Bitcoin's gonna go down to 1,000, it's gonna go down to 2,000. But when you're doing like our team does, because we've been in the space a long time and we were one of the first Bitcoin trading, investing, crypto trading, investing channels out there on the market, right? You know, people know that we're the real channel and the real deal, and they know that we're not a bunch of fake ass traders like a lot of these people on YouTube are, right? So they share a lot of information with us. So we get to hang around a lot of 7, 8, 9-figure guys that manage 7, 8, 9-figure portfolios, okay? So because of that, right, we hear a different tone. We hear different things. Like, you know, our ears to the ground just like your ears are, but we hear something different. We don't hear about people panicking. We don't hear guys that's in the hedge funds and guys that are panicking about, you know, Bitcoin going to 1,000, 2,000, you know. Whoever says that stuff, they're not real traders. They're not real investors. I'm willing to bet you they are not real traders. If they are, they're new to the game. They haven't been in the game as long as we have to know that, okay? There's just certain things in life where you've been in it long enough, you just get this like spider sense, right? Like, you know, when Bitcoin started falling below 6,000, my like spider senses are like tingling. Bye, 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 bye. Okay? I wish that I had a green light or something right here on my screen. I wish I knew enough video editing and special effects to put a green button right here, you know, a green light here so that you guys can see when Ty is buying and when Ty is selling, okay? But I want to make this video, guys, because you got a lot of clowns that just got into crypto, lots and lots of clowns. Just got into crypto, never made a fucking dollar from crypto, still working a 9-to-5 job, and they're trying to tell you when to buy crypto or how to buy it or how to trade or how to invest into it, you know? They're a bunch of fucking broke asses, okay? And I would not be listening to them. At least not right now. Maybe 5 years down the line, maybe 10 years down the line, right? Especially if you got guys where you got them, you know, 5, 6, 7 years ago, they're talking about Bitcoin's a scam or Bitcoin is bullshit and everything, and now they're supposed to be experts in this industry, fuck them, right? If they didn't see the value in it 5 years ago, why the hell would they all of a sudden turn around overnight and see the value in Bitcoin, the blockchain, and cryptocurrencies today, right? So I don't pay attention to any of those jackasses, okay? So I want to wrap up this video, guys, and remind everyone, I have not seen a time in Bitcoin's history, in crypto history, where if we buy into Bitcoin or Ethereum after a 70, 80, 90% crash, that it was not worthwhile in the future. Okay, I haven't seen that. If you guys have seen it, show me. Maybe I'm reading the wrong charts. Okay, maybe I don't know how to read charts or something. I don't know, but show me. Show me when there was a time that after Bitcoin crashed 70, 80%, and I was to go buy some Bitcoins, that you know it ended up being a loss for me. You know, 2, 3 years down the line. Just show me where that happened on the Bitcoin charts, okay, or on the crypto charts, and let me know so I can learn from it too. But until you show it to me, right, I'm gonna still stay with my buying philosophy for now during the bear market. I buy when people are selling, and I sell when people are buying, okay? When people are rushing in to buy, that's when I sell, because that's the easiest. That's why everyone on our team, we were selling Bitcoins and crypto and taking profits back when Bitcoin was still below 10,000, and we were taking profits all the way up to 20,000 and all the way back down to 10,000, okay? So once we do that, right? Well, once it like it goes up to 20,000 and it comes back down, we look at the 50% mark. Once it falls below that, that's when we start. Oh, you know, we gotta stop selling, okay? And then when it falls below the 1/3 point, that's when we start buying again. All right. So I hope that this video answers the commentary and the question by spew range. You know, what if it goes to 2,000, right? That the answer is that if I had a small portfolio, a small account, and when I say small, I would say like less than $100,000, right, or less than 10,000. Then I would wait. You know, I can sit there and be patient and wait for the market to go up, okay? And then, however, I would still get, like, if I was going to put like $1,000 into Bitcoin, and I was sitting there waiting for it to go back up before I get in, I would still get like $100 or $200 of Bitcoins right now, simply because if it goes up very fast, and you're not gonna have time to catch up to the price. You might not catch up in time, right? And you're gonna regret that. So I would still buy just a little bit, right? And if it falls down, then I would buy a little bit more, okay? Now, if I had a bigger portfolio, like, you know, a $500,000 portfolio, $1 million portfolio more, I would start looking to buy it right now, okay? So that's how I would do it, you know. Obviously, you know, what I'm saying here is not, you know, financial advice. Many of you guys know I came from Vietnam as a refugee. I came to America as a refugee, lived in the ghetto-ass neighborhoods, lived in the black neighborhoods, hung around with the wrong people, right, sold drugs, right? Ended up in prison for nearly 14 years, came out in my mid-30s, had to rebuild my life, had to learn how to trade, learn to invest and stuff like that, and then get back on my feet. And fortunately, you know, I was able to meet the right people, learn how to trade, and was able to retire by the time I got into my mid-40s. So it took about 11, right, 10, 11, 12-ish years for me to retire, you know, thanks to trading and investing. So, you know, I'm saying that not to brag, not to impress you, nothing like that, right? I'm saying that is that no matter where you're at in life, no matter what your education level is, no matter how broke ass you are, right, there is still a path to early retirement. There is a path to financial freedom. And one of the best paths that we know of is in the cryptocurrency market right now, because it is a new asset class that is being generated, that's being created in the world. So don't be left behind. And speaking of left behind, if you want to accelerate your ability to learn how to trade and invest in cryptocurrencies, I highly recommend that you go to www.cryptocurrency.market/blueprint and get a copy of our blueprint. In that blueprint, we share with you everything, like absolutely everything that we know about trading, investing, and making money in the cryptocurrency market. We share with you all the mistakes, all the pitfalls, all the dumbass mistakes that we made, and all the things that we figured out and discovered that made us money, and how to do it, right, and do it correctly, right? You can beat around the bush, you can jack around, and take forever to learn how to do this, and then wait until the crypto market dies down and the boom is over, and then try to figure it out. Or you can accelerate your learning, accelerate your ability to pick this shit up quick so you can make some life-changing profits from it, and then, you know, make that money back, okay? So go check it out. I think we still have a holiday sale going on. A lot of folks were complaining that, you know, that we were doing the holiday sale only for the Western holidays like Christmas and Thanksgiving and stuff like that in America, and we didn't consider the Eastern holidays such as the Chinese New Year, and that's the biggest freaking holiday in the East. So we opened it up for an additional holiday sale, so go check it out, right? It's www.cryptocurrency.market/blueprint. And thanks for watching this video. If you guys like it, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, you know, give me a thumbs down. And if you are our typical standard broke-ass, dumbass trolls, make sure you leave something stupid in the comments so that I know that you're still there and you haven't died out yet, okay, or didn't get hit by a bus, right? So thanks for watching this video, and I will see you guys in a future video, okay? And I hope that this video helps you guys out, man. Don't be scared, guys. And back in the hood where I grew up, you know, we always say this: a scaredy cat can't become a fat cat, okay? If you're scared to step into the crypto market, you will never, ever get to benefit from what the crypto market can provide to you and your family. Okay, so don't be scared, okay? Test small too, okay? Test small. Don't go out there and put all your life savings into it, okay? Test small. Take a small percentage, a fraction of your wealth, and test it out first before you do anything big, okay? I'll see you guys in the next video.